juli lanni maro lanni
fop lanni
awa joni mi anda honno gerde ten e ngal do sabu e ngal do Ibrahima jonnal taw joni mi anda se yahay kapitiki nyawlo den ha humpondire makko est ce que non e warude
waden no
ane ko de Ibrahima ma ko to woni
mo Amerique
ko Amerique a woni kede humpitaki fi be musibe men baluwo be andanda kala ko wawda wonde aduna si arrivi e juude mabbe a jonna do dépassement Gambia har no weebi ayata kadi taw ko mbudi din no jawi walla no jippi be halanta ma ko kala ko falda ko reese sengo nyamete ili nebba maro basal pomme de terre kala ko rewi don a hendo to har no weebi kadi wona dum don tu be abbe jonnira mobile phone siko dum kadi laptop kala ko wayrode dibe ay cash power be wawma jonnude kadi sa fala pitade ko weebi yetti Google account ma joni data ton wada download app mabbe on ayay kala ko humpi may mabbe ton be weebi ama
ka wonda wo e aduna on
kala ko wawda
a jonnanay wondo kaleji men Gambia do dépense
harano weebi ama si dum non fono nebi immo den joni mi do tama ka place mabbe jan
waden joni
iya heba ko fala
waden fisam.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow. Make your nights as bright as your days with AfriCell's new night bundle. Your night browsing experience has now been boosted by AfriMoney at the most affordable price. Enjoy the cheapest night bundle in the Gambia and feel the difference in comfort and speed. Activate the night bundle from your AfriMoney account and receive 1 gigabyte of data for $50 only. Browse, stream, and talk all night long from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for only $50. Activate your AfriMoney account by dialing *777# and select Buy AfriCell Data to choose your night bundle valid for 24 hours. What more could you ask for? This bundle is only available through AfriMoney. Your AfriMoney account, your night browsing. Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Yate jongo balida sayada mume Venta yate jongo balida sayada mume mume Ngata jonga balida sayada mume Lelong himi bada bandula lunde baba Jumuyi wulu dula lelong himi bada bandula lung Saya yi baxna bayi baxna dombi lo fi neke Saya yi baxna bayi baxna doom bi la fi nekk Jumu yi wunu du laali lum himi bada bandula lunde baba wo Saya yi baxna bayi baxna doom bi la fi nekk tey Gambia wawa sama réew la Nko Gambia sama réew la Yes, I. Yes,
Wow.
I. Yes,
First
I.
off,
Yes, I.
you could just get yourself
Ñaxa
right.
moom nag moom man may suma second tour mooy ñaxa
Yeah, the ham feel of the tanga.
maa la ko pare light si yére muñ ma
Yeah, something.
mu rek ko
Light
light si yére muñ ma
Jali, that was a great performance.
Thank you.
Like Nuko Barham Waherek. He's right now in the studio. Shouts to you, Barham.
Yes, I.
Momsi Boham sa this is some next level thing. The Kora was just epic. The way you were playing with it and the lyrics, sayay bahna sabay bahna dom no finike, which is very powerful. I think Nikki sayay aksabay simbahe. You need to question yourself.
Yeah.
Whatever role you're playing should reflect. Yeah.
That's very true.
But to begin with, you descend from a musical family, you're playing from a 74th generational background. It's basically your heritage. I would want us to start from there, because your father was the late Bully Susso, may his soul rest in peace. That also superstar Sambo Susso is your elder sister. Monta with Jonas is show Fini. You're with Nganyo Fite. It's a pleasure having you here. This is the playlist, and we welcome you.
Thank you.
I would want us to begin, like I said, with the fact that you descend from a musical background. Take us through this. Your father was Bully, an icon. You know, when we talk about griot in the Gambia, Guinea, you know, a griot is somebody that tells stories through history by entertaining people, which is very important, because I think we lack so many things. It's because maybe soon griots are not telling stories like they were supposed to. But having you here, like I said, it's a pleasure for me, and also for many people that are watching who are looking forward to knowing about their background. Take us through yours.
Assalamu alaikum first, mange nuyu Gambia yep. Ñëpp like kuy ewo Gambia, ku ewo Wood Gambia nuyu naa leen, and all Gambian lovers. So all over the world, shout out to my fans ñu nekk fu nekk ci àdduna bi. And I say a big thank you. Without you, there is no Jali Kebba.
Yeah.
So I just appreciate and thank God for also giving me the continuous opportunity to be able to do my work in peace of mind and tranquility. So Lolo is a blessing. When it comes to my background, is my mom is from the Creative family, my father is from the Susso family. So my grandmas are both from the Jobate family. So I am a mix of everywhere. All the 5 clans I've had somehow it's been mixed. So, but we follow the footstep of our forefathers. But I think I've branched off when I went to Europe, because it's a different culture, it's a different way of thinking, and even when I was here, I was more a musician than a traditional griot, because my background is Maslabi. Yeah.
Are you serious?
This is Jali Kebba Susso.
Okay. So, you've been part of the Maslabi crew?
Yes.
Okay.
So we wrote all the songs musically, you know, but that's more in them days you see more of the vocalists than the background guys. So we were the background guys working on the music, and yeah. So it was. I traveled with Maslabi as well in 2021. Then after I've toured with Fugitives in England as well. So it's guy somewhat non la deme. So music becomes. I see it in a very, I don't know, I would say in a very open way, because for me it's the sound that matters. I'm not interested in individuals, I'm interested in the sound. Because I think our forefathers have created something and they've put it on a level. So when we came, you have 2 kind of griots actually. The traditional griots and the griots musicians. So I think I fall in the category of the griot musicians, because I'm not doing praise singing, so which means that I have, some will tell me, but that's a choice that I can praise somebody inside the music, but it's very difficult for me to praise you like Sally.
You should praise me after this, or while we're in the show.
I can't think majo halis tay de way he konte man comme man suma bamba masena tay da jila okay yeah bi kan lekana ben 100 grams Sally.
Inshallah, social media. Fiku fi nekk sa poster de farot.
Guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I am at, and I've done lots of collaborations from lots of European artists, and we are trying to constantly flew the flag of my motherland, because Iko Bambo Meta dokumenta ba kono nyaawo nyaabuka yele ma bamboti.
So nyale.
So that's the thing. It's like doesn't matter how long you live in Europe, you will never be a European.
Yeah.
You can have European papers, but you will not be a European. So it's actually very depressing.
Right. And I understand you've traveled to Europe, like you've toured international across the West Africa at the age of 13. This exposed you in so many ways, and your music basically have a mission. Before all this thing happened, how did you realize that music was what you want to do, and that is something that you want to make a mission?
It was, my career was between football or music. That's why many people, they will associate me with footy more than in Banjo, I mean. So it's like.
Are you sure Munga football?
I am not it. I am not it.
Why I have to load it?
Legi kanya sahala.
5
minutes.
Wow.
Bapare urut. They like my guy. Urut. They my guy. There you go. Man, dama am tala am dalasi am $2 because them days it's like the fields were very patchy and amud grass, amud dara. So I grass. I don't know how grassy. I ditch. I grass. So you know we passed through that, and then after. But I came to realize that sports, I have a very short career. The music I can play until the day I die. So I was like, there is no choice to make because Lisbon can retire now as a footballer.
Yeah.
You know, so but for a musician.
Footballer see you body guy then they got 50s and you know.
No. From this time.
I'm not you might like you are Messi can more.
I'm Messi.
Wow, the Messi me you're Messi.
Wow.
Are you serious? How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
I think you are 45.
Whenever are you 45?
Is that way too old?
Yo kalngama de. Yo kalngama nyata yo kalngama.
No, sorry.
6.
I'm just trying to
like,
make you feel bad.
Munu feel bad. Man kan ragal na manyo sift ko sa kaon ak salinga daw. Okay.
I think I'm trying to make you feel old.
No.
But I think you should be 39.
I'm 39 actually.
Yay!
Exactly.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the story you were trying to tell me.
Yeah. Story be more. This is a career. And for me, I deal with my career in a different way because maybe I'm not also living here. So
at 13 you realized, while you were playing football, you realized music is the long term for you because for la career benika.
I love music more than football at the end of the day. Dafa dem benga hamne dafa defni rek. Because music was paying me much more money than football. So I was like, what am I doing?
So you're telling me at that early age you were already earning from music. Yeah. So what's the difference from your type of music and any other music? You know, because your music was earning you then, so which means your music born def, which is should I call it Kora fusion, has a better chance than any other music. Is it safe to say that? Or
I'm selling what we own. It's very different. I'm not selling what is owned by the Europeans. So if you put us in the market, it becomes a different thing. Gambia fee, it will be different. But as soon as we cross, and also even Gambia, sir, that is going to change because it's going to change because at the end of the day, music will take over. We can make a, I'm going to see in Guneka def den daw mak. So man dama wax ne ku parewut. Get ready because scene bi dina change. Music will take over by force. The real music will take over because you get them fena bo xamne mënulo jaay Europeanly lo xamne ñom ñoo la ko dax. I think when you say this, many people get offended or they get angry. But again, that's people's mindset. We are not. We are here to open the horizons of our young industry because this industry is still young. Ñun luñ fi bay mo fi neka tuuti improvement mo am rek. Yeah. na léegi people are feeling spaces that Gambian artists were not feeling that. So Lolu is also a massive improvement. Why? Dama foog ne when it comes to music, live music, nothing compare. Mënuloo ko compare ak dara. Because even Europe so demee doo mime, then you have a little respect for you. Because it's like you're miming. People might just actually walk out in your show because they can just buy your album and sit at home and listen to it. So I think when it comes to the life, you don't even recognize whether the artist is the artist or not. So man lol daf mané hawa jahal tuti.
So what would you say is the difference from the difference from an artist and a musician?
Okay, creativity. Fofu la gay outé. Because képp kuy art rek artist nga. Waaye ñëpp duñ musician. No. No.
Well, all of you are doing the same. Like maybe Kuneka and Gigine sound and people are dancing to it. So where does the difference comes from? The difference.
You know, music is a whole package. So gene music, then am lyrics, am sound. So legi artists should body moments and sounds. Because nekun
the
creator of that sound. So you're not gonna earn a penny off from that sound. And even if you joke, even on your lyrics, you might not end up earning anything from it. Because if the producer put everything in where it's supposed to be, and he owns like literally maybe 90% or 80% of that. So you 10% or even 5% or so, because you are lucky. So I think them stage we should really look into what the scene is. Then you honest to each other. You want to take up a new number janga. Janga do they pass it's never too late to learn, you know. If you know that this is your weakness, you go back to the drawing board and learn it and bring it back. That's what a musician do. You know, so it's like you cannot be you are holding on to law hamne. Because music is all over the world. So and it's a big hype. I mean, but outside it becomes a different thing because it's your life shows that are going to tell. Ben ken munut la sulane he nga living so deme be tek la ci kaw stage bi. Fofu la wax.
But younger generation come like the music, the young generation today, you nekk di def music, always then they blame the older generation, and I think you're going to be part of it because earlier you said you were part of the Maslavi crew, and most of them tell you nekk di def music, ñom ñoo nekk di utal yoon sen bopa. It's not as if it's something they saw coming and then nekk di adopt to that, because you don't def music demba. At some point, then talk like you am a break and you stop, you move on, you take a job, you dem def business, you dem leave. So, Fokolone, you would say, you nekon def music in Gambia, they have a responsibility to play as well, because maybe if they were teaching young people what they were supposed to do or the type of music, or you create a culture, the young people will adapt to it and know this is the type of music Gambia owns. Then you know, you jange sulolu you dem. But then there was nothing like a role model or anyone to emulate from. They just gis ne comme li mo nek di trend legi in every country. You jump into it. Would you say you guys have a responsibility to play to the problem that is happening right now?
Yes and no. Because why no is we didn't find anything in front of us. Either. Just like them. Wow. Fekun for dara. We didn't find nothing. So it's like actually that generation is what created this generation, and this generation needs to be very, very thing, because generation bobu ñoo leen bayal reference. Without generation bobu amuñ reference. So even so say this generation, they're still digging inside the old generation. Just check. Go back to Rolex, check. and you will hear what I'm saying. So the
go back to where?
The lyrics of the old generation, and you look at the new generation lyrics. Lena rek mosi different. Moi swing culture, we are selling too much bashment and living there.
Hip hop and Afrobeat.
I get really scared because internationally duñ ko jaay de.
So dama bëgg wax tay ñu fi nekk di def Afrobeat, ñu fi nekk di def hip hop, ñu fi nekk di def Afrofusion, dancehall, this Niger style, I mean
Afrobeat,
Jamaican style, well, market outside.
Okay. Am nga luy problème bi. Mooy soo fekkee marché boo xam ne ñu ngi create marché. I create my market. You come into my market. You become a copycat. And people get offended when you say these things. But for me, it's like I'm seeing the real thing. So
it's normal because that was what Qualify said here yesterday.
I cannot do that. It's not part of my DNA. So it's like, it's straight shooter now. Of course, man. We don't have time to.
Well, let's shoot it then.
Yeah. So we need to really go back. Fee, man, like, I will tell you, 3 vocalists that you can sell them internationally. Very, very easy. Yeah? But
is it because it's here?
No. Okay. I don't, for me, I tell you, I'm a straight shooter. I don't want to do money holding boutique. So, I don't really, because Johut Mama, so, if it is not what it is, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm Jali Mari, Jali Naya. Royal Munulo ko fa gene. Royal su nekut force, munta nek at the bottom. Because we're talking about vocal abilities. So deglo nga ham music, nga deglo, because it's like you're putting notes per note. Mun nga bari relax te ñaaka neex baat ba pare mun a woy so mun a woy dañ am ñaari lifin moo tax these people they said baat bu am ndeysaan it could be the soprano xam mun naa nekka lu mun a nekka rek sariñ fu mu nekka rek foofu nga nekka when you go to America you see people like Napkin Cole so leen tegee fii dañ laa ne mun tawut kooku lum jaay kenn jaayi ko xam nga te ay foofu laa woyee so it's like we gone to a place whereby we really need to make research and we need to change the narratives of our culture suñ buggee pour ñu mun a jaay international waaw because ndimbal na ca fekk loxol borom ba pare sax dimbalel ñoo xam ne tamit dinañ mun a dem foofu noonu because otherwise this thing will happen we will just be taking 5 steps forward 10 steps back 5 steps forward 10 steps back because mënuloo forcer international bi luñ bëggut de no these people you can't they either like it or they don't like it if they don't like it that's it.
But earlier, yaa ngi wax ne bi ma la waxee ne comme yéen seen generation am ngeen a role to play yaa ngi wax ne maybe or maybe not. I think you just gave me the maybe not.
Déedéet doo ma la maybe not de.
mais ba danga wax ne yes and no.
Déedéet because loolu laa la wax nii. because soo seetee generation boobu. fekkuñ dara seen kanam. what was there to reference? Nothing. It was only.
waaye yéen fekk ngeen fi ñoom Usulayon Jai, ñoom Super Eagles, ñoom
no, the generation, the difference of the gap is a lot. Loolu dafa rëy de 70 something, ba 90 something.
Okay, you're 90s nga.
ñun si masla bi it was around 98, 99. The other people were in the 70s, like 72, 73. Gambia more control on music. See, whole of West Africa. So buggee music bu baax Gambia nga ñëw. So generation boobu ñoom ñoo tukki.
Okay.
Ba pare tamit generation boobu.
Kon you telling me any other country so bëggoon music bu baax Gambia nga daan ñëw.
Fii ñoo daan fii la tëdd ñu garaaw yëpp fii la njàngee tëdd.
ñoom Youssou Ndour waaw.
yaa ko wax de ngay ma ne la gaynde yu ñoo wax gaynde yëpp si àdduna bi soo jaarut Gambia doo dee nekk dara. So we make stars. But we cannot make our own people stars so much. So da ngaa jàpp ne yow soo bëggee nekk star danga dem international nga fight foofu noonu because man at some point I was just like it's very sad but my country can't help me duñ ma dimbale so léegi xaaral ma dem you know nga dem nga def façon yi music boobu nga def because su ma ko bëggoon a def fii people will not understand it and it would have been a push and pull.
Yeah, te dogo mala sa tay dama gis in Gambia fini comme ñu nekk di make names internationally. Ñoo ñëpp so len sété they doing this type of music nga nekk di def instrument as in if it's not kora, it's guitar or balafon or anything. Yeah? So are you telling me ne?
It's simple. Afro Manding is ours.
So which means anybody could book them international. You have to jump on Afro
Manding.
Even though you want to do it in your
because
own style.
Afro Manding, Mala Lena bear a secret in Afro Manding. Afro Manding is mad because you have jazz, you have blues, you have for me to be able to branch off there is nakala dafa am lena lu fa nekk loo xam ne doo ko mun a daw so di nga ñëw nga ko incorporate loolu noonu because soo ko incorporate sa music bi daf tut am doole. There was sometime one of my albums I was trying to sing in English. My management came and they just like, what do you think you're doing? And then they know album bi dama ko bëgg def half and half. You know man no. Ñu ngi jaay already luñ mëna jaay. So lu tax nga bëgg dem fenen indil ñu problème. Because at the end of the day I'm not English. Duma angale de. So nit ñi tamit I had this thing whereby they tell you so wuyut luñ dégga doo dem international. Youssou Ndour dafa woy lu tubaab bi dégga. Baaba Maal dafa woy lu tubaab bi dégga. This is the thing dañ fix suñ boppa si garaay te garaay liñ xam su ñun lañ ko xamee. Even soo seetee bumbalax bi léegi. They're taking the bumbalax and doing it their own way whilst Gambians are ñoo create fii bumbalax. Yeah, they are going to Afrobeat léegi nga xam ne Sénégalais they will sell loolu waaye génneel ma loolu génneel ma lii yëpp so we go back to reference yi ma joxe mooy soo seetle Jali baa ko yaari nga seetlu Pa Touré because Gambia soo leen waxee Pa Touré how many people know Pa Touré how many people know Uncle Abdou Kabir? Ñaata nit waaw those people they did amazing reference in Europe pour Gambia seen album yi ñu ngi leen a jaay benn tey but ñun we always am nga soo ñëwee rek nga ne man maa create lii Gambien dafa bëgg a maa fi def lu kenn deful te loolu it does not exist.
But how do we bring back this to life? Come ne ñi nga fi mentioned tey as a reference. These were the type of music they were doing. And they made it. I mean, even though today in Gambians you recognize when you tey or seen tour is not international as it should be.
It is international.
Yeah, it is international. But come the way you used to do touram from Agate. You know, obviously, ñi seen tour yi I'm not sure I'm gonna go for. Yeah. So how do we revive this whole type of music that was happening here then, which went international to a point where every young generation we have music. Si li ngay adapt to and li dina la muna jaay. Because Soko said lo, Demba, when I had Koli here, he says Afrobeat. Nigeria den ko momal sen bopa waaye Nigeria momuñ ko. Mu ne Gambia, Senegal, Mali, and I'm not going to mention. You realize, you know what? Then we also need to export our own sound because every time Tubabi, the type of music they were doing, jazz, electronics, you know, money can happen. But like, how do Africa come with their own sound to a point where the unit didn't come up the cell? So then, we don't use guitar and they highlight different sounds. You have Africa. Comme si sub-African culture bi ñun ñëpp bokk nañ benn sound boobu noonu so they use that one sound and develop Afrobeat and then time boobu noonu mu ne fela was not part of it. Yeah, but then Nigeria, they took that. Ñu momale ko sen bopa ba legi dafa melni comme Afrobeat Nigerian moko mom feka when they were creating the sound Nigerian was not even there. But that shows you how a Nigerian is smart, yeah? But then tay soko said Lord, the way Afrobeat is dominating. Even American tisa, tubabi sa ñom dañ nekk di jump on an Afrobeat. But how do now? The question is this sound that Gambia has, which is Afro-Manding. Yeah, which they were using then. Naka lañ ko mëna defé mu am doole Gambia ba nga xamné let's say even ñom Beyonce would want to come and sing collaboration on Afro-Manding ak sun Gambian artists to become international.
So legi yangi mention the transcend to Afrobeat. Afrobeat pour man do ko mëna wax without Nigeria. No.
Why momuñ ko? If you want to agree to that.
I think I will not make a thing, but what I'm trying to explain more fella change from funk to Afrobeat. When the kids come, they use his drums. They use Tony Allen's drums. You know what I mean? That's where Afrobeat was born. So Tony Allen created that beat. He passed away not long. I have collaborations with him. He's not out yet. Yeah. So Momo nekon drum fella beat. Understand? So this Afrobeat and high life intertwined, but drums they're from fella's generation, so the ka. So lolo. So
from fella's generation. Okay. So, well, I will not delve into it too much.
Fella
the story came from somebody who has experience.
Mom tamit wow, because man luma understand lol lawa. So mom tamit lum understand lol because xam nga su fekkee ne da nga ñëw to musical taste comme li ma la wax the notation and the chords could come from anywhere. Understand? Because at the end of the day da nga seet lu neex. So su fekkee ne bu style Gambia dafa neex pour nga teg ko ci Afrobeat lu tax da ko fa teg because you want to sell. But the drum patterns are created by Tony Allen. Mooy lekk xaalis bi. Waaw léegi moom mooy lekk xaalis bi.
So léegi now how do we export it with ñun luñ am? Because the problem is so gisee tey youth Gambia ñu nekk di jump on Afrobeat because they feel ne loolu mooy dem global. They feel Afro-Manding is not going global.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the notion I think many have. Understand?
But you see many of the artists from other places, when they go to Europe, they play Afro-Manding.
Do they?
Oh, yes. They play Afro-Manding.
But I've seen the like of Jizzle, the like of other people that went international and they did their songs. Some sent Jali, send you know like I play, and they did it in on a band, but then on an Afrobeat style.
But then, that's the preference of Jizzle. He decided to do that because that's the songs that he created. He didn't create Afro-Manding songs. So he cannot play Afro-Manding songs because that's not what he created. This is what he created, so this is what he's going to play. And this is what people know him for. So that's what he's going to do. So it makes sense.
And it's selling, so why would I do Afro-Manding?
Well, xam nga nit ku nekk da nga am sa boss. Understand? Pare li nga moom soo ko push it keneen du ko push. Ba pare li nga moom soo ko pushé is very personal. Da nga gis ne soo ko jël wara soo ko da nga mun a wax lépp lu su nekk. Fe nga fembe je ka fo no la dun detail sol ko no e funti kete nga break down nga def la because sa boss la. Waaye loo xam ne feneen lañ ko jëlee indi ko di nga jël time tuuti pour break ko down pour waaye nag lu nekk luy jar ni ku nekk lu la jaay loolu nga dee jël nga jaay ko. So I understand where people are, but I'm just trying to say if we want to sell our music, we need to go back to the drawing board.
Which is where is the drawing board?
The drawing board mooy ñun ñëpp ñu toog ñu waxtaan. Gambia dafa need more musicians.
Because here's the thing, Gambia need more musicians, but to say professional musicians. Why do we choose Afro-Manding as a music genre? It's Gambian. Why not Halam? All of its and boss, or why not
Afro-Manding la bete? Afro-Manding la bete?
Afro-Manding. Wow. You call Halam and Riti all Afro-Manding. Jola is in Bugara, it's Afro-Manding.
Because again, I say to be an artist and to be a musician is different. Munta neka bena. So hana nga neka artist nga pare janga pour neka musician. Like me coming from a griot family does not make me a good kora player sumako jangut. Sumako deep. I'm just going to be like Dumam Suma style. So them follow style pie or something. So which means that's the foundation. I take that and then after I want to develop it. Nga hamne so ñuy elek nit ñi tamit dinañ wax ne ki fekk na li fi mu yobbu ko fi. At least create na ben understanding thing pour muna jaay because legi ñun tamit I think we are very different in terms of understanding fan la music bi neka ak Gambia dal they need to be giving respect where it's due.
Where is that?
Due.
Who are the ones that they need to give respect because it's due?
The artists, we all know them. Ñep xam nañ leen.
Ñu ñoy ñan?
Ñoy ñoo xam ne they are singing on 440. You know, they are so leen gis and it's consistent. So go ahead and you offended but ku buga offend tamit no you know.
Legi ñan ngay oyé artist fi in Gambia right now? Ñoo xam ne ñoo mëna yóbbu Gambian music bi.
Jox na la ko de.
Barham. Jali
man si vocalist.
Royal Messenger.
Wow.
Naka la tudda waat.
Jali Naya.
Fo faté Musa Fili Jobate.
Wow, Philly bokk na si list bi. Ñoo xam ne they are already making it. I don't need to mention them because they are already ñu dee dem seen yoon. Xam nga so ñooñu jarul ma mention leen waaye ñoo xam ne dañ leen really war a bàyyi xel.
Comme ñoo xam ne they are underrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And foog naa we have a big problem like that because suñ génnee Gambia nga xam ni ma la wax.
But fooguloo ne ñooñu tamit is their responsibility ñu ngi fi mention.
Is
their responsibility pour ñoom ñu jaay seen bopp ñi make noise fu ñu jaay seen.
You are only who you are because of your people. You cannot mënuloo blow sa own trumpet. So ko defee dañoo ne da nga réew da nga xamuloo sa boppa so there is a limitation boo xam ne artist bi mënut a taxaw ne dafa jaay boppam like that. Like in Europe ñun we have agents we have management to do that. Fii soo waxee nit ne being demal si management bi they are like what do you mean? I'm talking to you I'm like
you're this artist boo xam ne comme kenn du la ori Sénégalais présenté. You know ndik you have already made a name for yourself. Recently I was watching you had an interview with the BBC on some of your projects. Also you have performed in big stages. What is the biggest stage you have performed?
Glastonbury is one of the highlights of my career and the Sadvuzet is in Germany. It's the biggest bikers festival. So those, you know, because you have at least.
Elvis, yaga na ñoo dem di. Yow tamit nak.
It's okay, we'll go back.
Okay, just keep mentioning.
So,
in Germany.
You have Glastonbury and you have Sadvuzet, which is the biggest bikers festival. Those were like crazy experiences that I cannot forget because Glastonbury you have about 300 to 250,000 audience.
Wow.
So South was at Mokoginari. So those are kind of islands. So it's like, yeah, you cannot forget those things. They mark, they mark your career. And West Hall is one of the biggest stages. So, so I thank God for that. So dumane, but because someone come ñun dañ jaga wax ne ma fi def lu fi kenn def. This festival has been going on for years. You don't even know who played there or who didn't play there. So Gambia, many people when you talk, people say, "Hi, mom, def fi def lu kenn defut. Defu ma fi lu kenn defut." Gambians have been doing amazingly outside, but the people in the country don't even know about them.
Why is that so? Fokulo ni yenta mi dengan dem ngen focus fofu nonu.
Adina infa focus
bi bo pare ngen fate fi ni.
Did it?
You know, so nikita mit for promote sa bopa naka lañ la xamé.
No, fate win fi. You have this thing whereby Fusa leka neka. Fofu nga de gëna concentrate.
So sen leka neko fi. Lu tax do ñew ngeen def fi these big concerts, ngeen ñew ngeen def fi sen like comme Sénégalais ñu ndé def ñew fi ni ñom Wally Seck am fi ay 3 days def dance, def show, def you know home life or whatever they call it. Why is it that the focus is just abroad?
Okay. One, this territory becomes it can be very toxic. Simple, straightforward. It can be very toxic. People's mindset can be very toxic. You have amazing people.
Kasa. Come on, you fofu nonu. Send sound mi ngi ñew fi de.
So, da nga gis ne fusa leka neka. Ba pare fo xamne ñoo value li nga def. Fofu nga de concentrate. So, Gambia, it becomes like when you do little things, people see it as competition. I just don't understand. We need to have stars. Ay stars lañ wara am. Ben star, si deka lolu dafa arranger deka bi. Lolu man I don't understand. O ñaari star, o ñetti star. You cannot sell your industry like that. You have to have like 100 stars, 200 stars, 300 stars.
Just like in Senegal, naka la gaay di develop.
No, bul ma referential fofu.
Lu tax ma la referential?
No.
Gañu ne Senegal bi yadi.
No.
Légui fi kan la la fay referential ko xamné comme su dugalee dara YouTube dina dem ay 15 million views ay yoon xam naa ne they are superstars here, like for instance Gambia comme ñu dundee research why the like of yourself, the like of Susso, naka lañ ko doon waxee sax Suntu
Amadou,
exactly,
you know, so there is so many.
You have Seynabou, you know, Seynabou naka la waat sax
you have Sona
ñoom Sona Jabaate, there are so many.
Sona sax gars yi xam nañ ko fii because Sona def na fi ay affaire.
waaye ñooñu tamit nangu ñëw def fi dara.
I mean,
so fana ne ñun tam am nañ role to play ñu ñëw fii nii teach the younger generation the right music because it all goes back to bass. Bass su fa nekkutee there's always going to be a problem. I think ne nii ne ñun ñooy suñ own problem yi boppa and everybody have a responsibility to
waaye da ngaa waxal koo xam ne daf dee déglu de.
gars yi duñ dee déglu. ndax da ngeen dee wax tam.
No, the thing is like it's very difficult.
fii dafa mel ni everybody is focused on your own. ku taxaw it sa bopp nga taxaw.
No.
suñ doon jàppa fii jàppa fële comme tey ngeen ne bu ma la référence al gars waaye it goes back to them. ñoom Youssou Ndour. every time ñu ekkati ku ees. nga gis beneen artiste mu ekkati ku ees understand nga waaye fii Gambia dañ dee toog nga gis benn artiste bu mag mu ekkati artiste.
ok ma wax la leena like man and the like yeneen koro players yoo xam ne ñu ngi si biti dañ dee communicate dañ dee waxtaan ay waay lañ.
because yéen a nekk si benn
no because sax dañ understand ne music bi ku nekk da nga mun a def li nga mun a def rek ku nekk ak own style am la ku nekk ak own taste am la ku nekk sa own spice nga am spice yi kenn ak spice yi kenn bokkut so kenn mun ta jël wursa gi kenn da nga soona rek mënumaa jël sa wursa mënuloo jël suma wursa because in a day there is like 200-300 festivals all around the world yow kenn da nga mun a teg a festival yooyu yëpp. So why ngay am that kind of mindset boo xam ne dangaa foog ne progress yi keneen loolu sax demotion la. People have to progress.
But how do you uplift someone? How do you
mindset.
Already that is there come and say you know what gis naa biir Gambia so and so and so suñu leen ekkatee gars yi dinañ mën a dem.
wax naa la ko wax naa la ko.
waaye yow dafa wax tur waaye ndax ekkati ngeen gars yéen ñu nekk foofu already.
ñun tamit again lu mooy li ma la wax dafa des. li nga jaay ak lu nekk sa gannaaw you play people's sounds da nga toog yaa ngi play sound nit ñi yaa ngi nekk ak yeneen nit ñoo xam ne they have the opportunity to listen they will listen and they will tell like oh this is a great voice but this and that so this is like, again, we go back to drawing board because so
do you go back to that person and says, oh, you know what, I played your sound to somebody who has the opportunity to listen and they said, this is good, but this and that and could be the person could work on themselves?
No, because if you try, even if you try to make contact, some people are too big to respond. And you just start laughing at you say,
no problem or
no, because then they raise like, you're doing what you're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. Something else, you know.
Well, so, business.
I come up mind to my business. I not go mind. I just let you. Me, I'm doing what I'm doing. You can do what you're doing. So it's like, that's simple, man. That's simple because suma jëlee suma time, there is certain people, I call them, they pick up their phone, like Smalls. Smalls is my cousin. So T Smalls.
Small kay so ko call it mala uyu di sa
No. Munon wow, degala. Wow. But no. But kama wala.
Yeah.
Nit ku neka. This is not like legi. Be small di neka si Gambia fi. That nothing changed. Suma ñëwaan moom ma daan dugal si place yi kenn won ma dëkk bi. Moo sura because man dafa toogoon long time boo xam ne how ma scene bi I don't know the scene, so it's just like I'm still a
so
baby.
we will say your career dal it's in London.
Waaw.
Okay.
Yeah. So li ma def yëpp apart from masla bi ak play ak suma sister fii tamit create woon naa fi benn band under 13 like all the musicians were under 13 you know, so I've done few shows with those ones here. So from 95 to 2001 I was very active here. So but I was also going out and coming in, so that changed my mindset. So bima demee Europe, it's like this is already my career. I've never done anything apart from music. Musuma def dara.
So before you know your Sisa Salam and your another song Sisilo and also your Africa project, I would want us to talk about one little thing. But the reason why I'm is I know the whole point is to bring you here and promote you. But then you've already had the experience. You have the crowd. You have a base. So I want us to talk about things you have from you, and then we look for a solution as to how do we help the younger generation, because oh yeah, they're not listening, we just leave them to do what they do. So it becomes a national problem, because in Gambia
it has been a national problem for a long time,
for a very long time, man. And it's a concern, because no matter how good you are, sir, people would always say Gambian musicians munuñ te lolu daf la include yow sa bop, even though you're mun. Understand? So we have to. It's a collective work where we all work together and change the situation right now. This whole young people here right now, they always complain about National Center for Arts and Culture. It has a major role it plays in their career, and it's not playing that. Has that affect you as a musician? And if it doesn't, how do you think we have to find a solution to a way bohamne young people here then to collect royalties? Because I know you're collecting royalties. I don't know how you're doing, how you did it. You know, we want to talk about that, and also how they have travel opportunities, you know, and so many other things. I don't even know why I'm rooting for these guys, but I really, but because I'm a feeling, maybe they don't know. We have to let them know. And maybe having you, it's an opportunity to maybe show them some of the ways.
Look, I'm going to listen problem. You know how many people are doing advice.
Well, legal advice, like, on my behalf, advise us.
This is the thing, like music, business law. I mean, te ken nekudi ewosi music or hamna. I think many of the people, they know that this is business and it's a career. And where you get your bread and butter, so ko fulalut, so ko udebi num la gise non la de uwale. You know, so if I come here in certain ways, you will look at me in certain ways. But if I come in certain ways, that also tells you A, B, C, D. So the Japane nitki mindset be dafa important. Ninga progresses is a career dafa important. Why I feel like we don't tell each other the truth. Because Gambian moy deglu dara munela, hey, toj nga fi. Fake about. It's not good, man. Just tell the guy, look, this is not good. You can work hard.
No matter how offended you are, but that's the truth.
No, so mere man so ma criticize ma. That's what I want. Because I want to improve. Criticize me.
Criticize that I'm in a constructive way. You can tell the person you can do better.
Not on a constructive way, sir.
You would still pick the sense.
I cannot sit there and thinking like, oh, kid of mabugaya. Because limla wa no so apply, it's gonna change your career. So
Legi yo lang nga def nga nek di collect royalties, number 1, and number 2, how is this whole arts and Center for Arts and Culture, I mean, how has it impacted your career, if it has?
Man bokuma CP, man I am
But how na judo lo Angleterre?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Once I start creating, I've been recognized. Gis nga li moy difference ci Europe ak fi. Once I start to create, I've been encouraged, and I've been also think to register all my songs, whether I live there or I don't live there. I'm making Europeans work as well. Mage just send me because my band vitamin is with white and black people.
Okay.
So man, you look after some own people, and even soon I could lolusa. It's like once you start creating, you register your stuff. You know, you're on PRS. Then royalties start to come in, but I mean, royalties also they fluctuate. Like you don't sometimes, you know, it's good and legi kala again dara and then you know,
so
it's life. So you cut, of course you cut.
This is your type of music.
Yeah, no. I collect. No, you handle it.
Yeah, I collect.
do collect.
So
Yeah.
after I collect.
Okay.
Well,
Better.
the last question, which is the Center for Arts and Culture. I mean, how do you think they need to change their ways to help young people here?
Well, without this, musicians are gonna struggle for the rest of their life because you have no pension. And for me, I think it's very heartbreaking for somebody to work all their life. Prepare send creative content, send hard earned cash, because of this organization. Because I don't want to, I'm not dissing anybody, but it's just, I'm not digging soon you then talk, I'm to coffee because more digger. So if you make the right digger vitamin, the fire doing improve. So it's man. Keneen ñoo am. So create a content. You want to get, so you make $5 sax suñ la ko jox sax. I mean loolu dara la. Because 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yagé di nga laal 100. But su fekkee ne yow sa creative content boobu la amuloo si ben rights yow da nga create rek xam nga.
Travel opportunities problem la. Pulling them concert in the other country is a problem.
No, but Lolu is our own people's thing. Because Sun Nini send Bopa Nyawara Joksu Lolu.
Sun Nini?
Wow.
You mean the Niti or
the
the
authorities?
Artists? Okay, the authorities.
Suma artists duñ buga dem fen nga ne dang doñ dem. So ko defé ma indi la problem. Because ñom sen artists fuñ buga dem dañ leen ko jox. So the arts and council arts wow. Center for Arts and Council and Kohama Culture, they need to really put their foot down. Like, this is a recognized artist. You cannot reject them because they need to go and do their work. But if again it becomes normal, you reject them and ground, guy in I to learn. Lo mean, that's why we should be. So I think we also need to fete that.
Fine. Give us a quick performance on the Salam. We talk about it.
Sisilo wetal nga sama ganye Sisilo wetal nga sama ganye Mukendo ni muke ba betoleti Ko mukendo Nimuke ba betoleti
Tonya khalande mona bene pabi ne leonadi halumde mona bene pabi ne leonadi
This is a tribute song for Susso.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel that he has done so much work in the Gambia
for the Boy Scout,
and you know, ñu faté ko comme Gambia dal it's a trend here.
It's a phenomenon.
You know, yeah, come ñi nga xamné dal they put their heart and soul on something for gratis. So génné dal yow faté nga. So yow lolu inspire la ba nga ñëw defal Sisi, may his soul rest in peace. A tribute song. Lan mo waral lolu? And how close were you to him?
Mané la mo kendo ñi mu Kebba betoleti. I mean, bi ñëw nekk xalel. I mean, Banjul. There's lots of, you know, craziness around. So, but our craziness was kind of more in a more positive because I'm come youth bu amut li mo def they so disorganized. But because of Boy Scout, we used to go camping. So you don't actually have time for nonsense. You are always, he was always checking on all of us, making sure that we are, you know, coming to practice, doing those things. So especially man def ma suma misbehavior rek problem la. Ñeneen ñi mën na leena bay ni way man mom suma misbehavior rek problem la.
Why were you so special?
I don't know. Because I think he sees the talent that I didn't see since then. Yeah, because he always used to tell me, this is your thing and you will do very well in this if you concentrate.
Wow.
So, I mean, time goes on, years goes by. Because he passed away in 97.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. So, still now I was always like, I owe you a track, I owe you a tribute. And ñëpp all got that lañ ko xamé. Yeah, so waxé Sisilo, it's very few people who are gonna know, but all got that almost in my generation they've in Banjul because he used to live in Grand Street.
In Banjul.
Grand Street in Banjul, you know, so we were there all the time, you know, like you have 20, 30 kids just walking, tasareing.
So his family knows you did a song for him?
No.
This is new?
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. Hopefully everybody gets to know about Sisilo. I mean, his work, the story you just told. I think he deserves for people to know who he was.
Definitely.
Moving on to your salam lala waxon nga jox ma Sisilo. But it's still fine.
Fofu la ma fekka.
Sisilo la ma fekka. Feeling bi Sisilo la jox. Legi jox ma salam kon ñu wrap up show bi.
Salam 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 alaikum. Salam 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 alaikum. gan ñëw na ne leen ko bismillah yeah ma ne gan ñëw na ne leen ko bismillah yeah luntanata alajiyawo
This is beautiful. That was a beautiful performance.
Fatou.
That is nice. So, what about Ganyon and Ninko Bismillah?
It's been a while since I was active here as a musician, so
This is more of you.
Yeah, I have
Acting
to.
alal, you
Yeah.
know, what I definitely. The playlist be.
Yes, yes.
Fancy tamit ñu nekk at the same time. Jali Susso Delis in Award. You know, welcome him to the Gambia. Hopefully, you do a lot of beautiful things here with so many artists.
Inshallah.
You know, new music in Gambia from Waraga. I know you're already doing that, but yeah, we push it more. So, what are the projects
Oh,
in Gambia here? Lan nga ñu indil. Suñ la bismillah luy yóbbal bi.
yóbbal bi mooy may naa leen ñaari singles. may naa leen ñaari 2 singles ñoo xam ne all the musicians that played in it are all Gambians.
So yii fa lañ ko mën a dégloo ak noo ko amee.
lii fu mu nekk nii dinaa leen drop by before Friday they will be out, so they will be on all international platforms. ba pare dinaa seet tamit because comme nuñ ko xamee man tamit I was not here for very long time, so I need to.
Dina nga dem si promoters yi jox leen ko radio promoters yi ñu play ko. You know, because fii fanaa manual bi moo fi nekk di dox.
ñu def ko noonu rek. ñu def ko noonu rek because it's like again nit ku nekk soo demee place li nga fa fekka.
nga doxee
noonu. If you go to Rome, you do as
the Romans do. You come to Gambia, you do as Gambians.
That's it.
Okay, so what are you gonna say to your fans before we leave?
I say to them, thank you.
That's your camera.
That's my camera.
This one right here.
I will say thank you, ala baraka, al nimbara, jërë ngeen jëf, because without you there is no me. So everything is back to you, because if people buy your stuff, come to your shows, I mean, that's it.
So you're gonna have a show in Gambia?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Not this time.
You're leaving very soon?
But
you're coming back to do a show in Gambia?
We'll see what can happen. Because, again, comme ni ma ko waxee, fii laa juddoo, fii laa yaroo, te at the end of the day, bantanum yagalu si géej nag du nekk.
So ñëwee fii mbaa di nga guide ne ñëw yee?
So again, that is.
You have so much work to do on the ground.
Yes, I do. And I'm very realistic as well, because you cannot just. Of course, you can just come and it can be. That's not why it can be. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like the work pays, and if people start to make a research and they know what you're doing, they will turn up.
Yeah, of course. Because bagaas yi neex na lool. Pour gaay déglu ko rek gaay ñëw la.
Am nga Gambia tamit man dama ne. Soo parewut bul ñëw.
So yow pare nga moo tax nga ñëw.
Dama yaakaar laa ko nag.
Baax na daal kon donc comme ni mu ko waxee rek gan ñëw na ne leen ko bismillah ñu dalal ko fii nii this time nag moom xam naa ne short stay la ñëw waaye dina dellu si waat su ko defee mu ñëw def fi lu neex ñun ñëpp ñu dem toog def benn plateau bu toj benn naka lañ ko doyee sax concert bu neex macha allah. to a very beautiful place waaw ñu def lu toj
ñu seet nuñ ko tegee. waaw
ñu gan ñëw na ne ko bismillah.
inshallah rabbi
ñu Sisi Lo wow, you def Afrique bi.
Wow.
Inshallah. All right, Jali, thank you so much for your time.
Absolute pleasure.
Here's your place. Anytime you want to come, you can always come. Inshallah, and then la bismillah, come link over here. Until we come your way, we are signing out.
Make your nights as bright as your days with Africell's new night bundle. Your night browsing experience has now been boosted by AfriMoney at the most affordable price. Enjoy the cheapest night bundle in the Gambia and feel the difference in comfort and speed. Activate the night bundle from your AfriMoney account and receive 1 gigabyte of data for $50 is only. Browse, stream, and talk all night long from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for only $50. Activate your AfriMoney account by dialing *777# and select Buy Africell Data to choose your night bundle valid for 24 hours. What more could you ask for? This bundle is only available through AfriMoney. Your AfriMoney account, your night browsing. Where Africell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarex Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery. Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarex Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.